sitting in a dark corner of the room, holding the guitar, quietly murmuring a melody without a name, just the sound of my heart flowing out. Because I couldn't say it all in words, I let the music speak instead. Every time I thought of you, my fingertips moved on their own. Songs without a name filled with my feelings for you. I never could deliver it, but let this melody say it for me. Songs without a name, it won't be forgotten even as time passes. Quietly stay in a corner of my heart. On a night when rain fell outside the window, every time the guitar strings rang, your face came to mind. Tears mixed into the chords, afraid that giving it a name would make it disappear. This song I just let flow, now it's my secret alone. Songs without a name filled with my feelings for you. I never could deliver it, but let this melody say it for me. The songs without a name, it won't be forgotten even as time passes. Quietly stay in a corner of my heart. Now dust has gathered on that guitar, but the feel still lingers on my fingertips. When I sing it alone sometimes, it feels like I hear your voice. A song without a name was my most honest confession. The feelings I couldn't say, I said only through the melody. A song's without a name filled with my feelings for you. I never could deliver it, but let this melody forever say it. A song's without a name, it won't be forgotten even as time passes. Deeply engraved in my heart, quietly holding me. Softly that song, softly that song, softly that song, softly On that afternoon when the sunlight stretched long, you and I riding bikes down the road, laughter in the wind with your hair flying, it still echoes in my ears. Days when time flows so slowly, walking hand in hand by the river at sunset. Everything is still so vivid. Why does it feel so far away now? At the end of summer, I think of you, missing your warm touch, promises of our youth, carried by the wind, quietly remain in my heart. Lying on the grass, counting stars at night, old radio playing soft songs, falling asleep on your shoulder, now only in dreams. Even as autumn approaches, it won't change like our hearts back then. No matter how fast the world spins, this memory flows slowly. At the end of summer, I think of you, missing your warm touch, promises of our youth, carried by the wind, quietly remain in my heart. Though you're far away now, the scent of that summer still lingers. When I close my eyes, I'm there again, just you and me. Pulling out an old letter to read again, your young handwriting saying forever. I smile and tears fall. We were so precious back then. At the end of summer, I think of you, missing your warm touch, promises of our youth, carried by the wind, forever remain in my heart. At the end of the alley, where the sun slanted low, we stood without saying a word, just looking at each other. Was enough to fill my heart, afraid that if I spoke this air would scatter. We just breathed quietly as time slowly passed that night. Back then, words weren't needed. One look was enough to understand everything. Even with slow steps, our hearts had already reached each other. Back then, words weren't needed. Even the silence was warm without any promises. We were already one. Streetlights swaying in the wind, your shadow stretching long, standing side by side. We just watched the world quietly. The reason words weren't needed was because we knew each other too well. Every small breath gently caressed the other's heart. Back then, words weren't needed. One look was enough to understand everything. Even with slow steps, our hearts had already reached each other. Back then, words weren't needed. Even the silence was warm without any promises. We were already one. Now when I pass that distant alley, even if the wind blows and you're not there, standing under the faint light, that silence comes back to me. Looking back now, what was deeper than words was the air that day. And our breaths together, our young hearts that thought that silence would last forever. Back then, words weren't needed. Memories speak for me now, though it's a past scene. The reason it's still so clear in my heart. Back then, words weren't needed. The silence still quietly holds me. a small room filled with sunlight. You and I without a word, filling the day with just smiles. When the wind lightly opened the window, the moment your hair fluttered, everything felt so precious. My heart overflowed. Looking back, those warm days when time flowed slowly, hearts that understood without words, quietly embracing each other. Looking back, those warm days, now distant memories, that warmth still seeps into my heart. On a rainy afternoon, sitting by the window, turning the same book pages and laughing. The day filled with coffee scent was the brightest ordinary day. The moment your fingertips brushed, falling into the illusion that the world stopped. Our young hearts thought that warmth would last forever. Looking back, those warm days when time flowed slowly, hearts that understood without words, quietly embracing each other. Looking back, those warm days, now distant memories, that warmth still seeps into my heart. You're not there, only a faint scent remains, making a corner of my heartache. Looking back, that warmth was the greatest gift. Silence deeper than words, and our breaths together. Looking back, those warm days when time flowed slowly, hearts that understood without words, forever remain in my heart. Looking back, those warm days, now distant memories, that warmth still gently holds me. single letter pulled from an old drawer. Your handwriting faded in ink, like paper soaked in that autumn It blooms again at my fingertips. One line, are you doing well? Cuts through my heart painfully. The clearer it becomes as I read your voice from back then. The season left in the letter doesn't change with time. Faded paper with engraved lines, our autumn. The season left in the letter, afraid it might fly away in the wind. I quietly folded in my heart and read it again at night. The scenery of fallen leaves that day, a small leaf tucked in the envelope, now fragile as if it might crumble, but the scent still lingers at the tip of my nose. The regret of not replying seeps into every page. I didn't know back then this letter would be the last. The season left in the letter doesn't change with time. Faded paper with engraved lines, our autumn. The season left in the letter, afraid it might fly away in the wind. I quietly folded in my heart and read it again at night. Again on a rainy day, the letters blur and tears well up. That season is so vivid, it aches as if I can't breathe. If I could write this letter again, what words could I say? Even if it's a past season, I want to tell you. The season left in the letter doesn't change with time. Faded paper with engraved lines, our autumn. The season left in the letter, now like my secret alone, I fold it deep in my heart and cherish it forever. settling by the window, stretching long, coloring the room, sitting side by side without a word, quietly watching the same time. The clock second hand, the only rhythm. When the wind lightly shakes the curtain, everything flowing so slowly, making my heart feel cozy. The daytime flowed slowly, we weren't in a hurry, understanding each other without words. In those ordinary moments, the daytime flowed slowly, needing nothing else, just being together made the day enough. Cooling coffee scent filling the room, footsteps of people passing outside the window, everything staying in its place. In that slow afternoon scene, when your breath touched my shoulder, falling into the illusion that time stopped, that day's air still remains in a corner of my heart. The daytime flowed slowly, we weren't in a hurry, understanding each other without words. In those ordinary moments, the daytime flowed slowly, needing nothing else, just being together made the day enough. Even as busy days pass, now I miss that slow pace of the afternoon, sitting alone by the window. Your empty space becomes clearer. If I could go back to that day's pace just one more time, I wanna breathe you. That slowness protected us. The daytime flows slowly, now I think I understand. What we lost wasn't love, but that pace. The daytime flows slowly, I thought that peace would last forever. with an old guitar placed on the floor. We sat with knees together, not knowing the chords properly, drawing the night with clumsy fingertips. Even the slightly out of tune sound. Why did it feel so good back then? Our awkward days turning into a single song. The old guitar stays flowing without any plans, just singing today, putting tomorrow off a little. The old guitar knows, even if the melody was wrong, our hearts strangely always kept the same beat. Wind slowly passing outside the window, only dim light in the room. We repeated the same chorus, laughing over and over. Even the small cuts on our fingers didn't hurt back then. Your breathing became the rhythm, I sang along to that sound. The old guitar in us stays flowing without any plans, just singing today, putting tomorrow off a little. The old guitar in us, even if the melody was wrong, our hearts strangely always kept the same beat. Now the guitar strings are loose too, but the feel still lingers on my fingertips. When I close my eyes, I hear again our clumsy harmony. Now dust has gathered on that guitar. Has it forgotten us from that day? Still when the wind blows sometimes, that sound revives inside me. The old guitar and us, we can't go back, but that one phrase from then still gently holds me. The old guitar and us, even if the melody was wrong, that heartbeat of ours never stops forever. Softly that sound. On that evening when the sunset stretched long, we walked side by side without a word. At the edge of the day, only the sound of our footsteps echoed quietly under the sky dyed red. Time slowed down gently. I wish this moment would last forever. The path we walked under the sunset, our shadows briefly overlapping in that short gap. Why does it remain so vivid? The path we walked under the sunset, even without any words. Your warmth alone was enough for that evening. The last light of the day seeping through the trees, we matched our steps for no reason, slowing down. I'll walk a little more. When the wind blew lightly, the moment your hair brushed against me, everything felt so precious, warm in a corner of my heart. The path we walked under the sunset, our shadows briefly overlapping in that short gap. Why does it remain so vivid? The path we walked under the sunset, even without any words. Your warmth alone was enough for that evening. Now when I pass that path alone, under the setting sky, your empty space beside me makes the faint light ache more. Looking back, what remained on that path was deeper than the sunset. Our silence and our breaths together. Though it's a past scene, it still slowly seeps into one side of my heart. The path we walked under the sunset, even without any words, that warmth still gently warms my chest.
On that afternoon when
the sunlight spread low. The day I first saw you at the end of the alley, our footsteps with no plans at all. One laugh was enough to fill the day. The hem of your shirt fluttering in the wind, wanting to walk a little longer for no reason, deliberately passing the way home. Just being together was everything. The song of that summer still quietly lingers in my ears, our nameless melody flowing without words. The song of that summer never quite became words, remaining faintly in the past season. Holding an old guitar, walking slowly along the night air, under the sky full of stars. We didn't ask why back then. Instead of saying it's okay, with eyes that just looked at each other, we somewhat truly believed that moment would last forever. The song of that summer, even now when it calls me, knowing I can't go back, my steps still stop. The song of that summer, even worn by time, still warmly resonates in the middle of my memories. Nights when the sea-scented wind blew, moments falling asleep on your shoulder, the warmth that brushed my fingertips, now faded like a dream. If I had mustered a little more courage to say one more word back then, would our story have continued in a different melody? My heart still aches in one corner, the song of that summer. Now my quiet story alone, holding an unfinished heart, crossing today again with the song of that summer. On the vanished season, I softly leave your name, summer. where the wind lingered for a moment, an afternoon light settling like shade, sitting side by side without words, time flowing slowly. We didn't ask for much, those silences were enough, eyes deeper than words, gently wrapping around each other, where the wind lingered, your warmth still seeps in, afraid it might vanish if I turn back. I quietly close my eyes, where the wind lingered, we dreamed the same dream for a while, couldn't hold it, but that warmth remains in my heart. When the lights slanted low, faint songs flowed through the streets. We who didn't know tomorrow were overwhelmed with just today. Hair fluttering in the wind, moments I touched with fingertips for no reason. Everything was so precious, sometimes it turns to tears now, where the wind lingered, your warmth still seeps in, afraid it might vanish if I turn back. I quietly close my eyes, where the wind lingered, we dreamed the same dream for a while, couldn't hold it, but that warmth remains in my heart. Sometimes when I go back there, even if the wind blows and you're not there, only a faint scent remains, making a corner of my heartache. Even now when the wind blows, though it's not your name, my steps stop for no reasons. That summer blooms again, where the wind lingered, those seasons flow far away, as a scene that never fades is deeply engraved in my heart, where the wind lingered, we dreamed the same dream for a while, couldn't hold it, but it lingered forever in my heart. You were always one step ahead. I stayed behind, afraid to move. Under the same wide open sky, we spoke in different truths. If I had been a little more honest, if I had found a little more courage, the reason we never touched wasn't a lack of love inside. We simply never learned how to wait for each other. As your silence grew longer, I swallowed words I meant to say. Only after the moment passed did I realize what slipped away. Even if time pulls us apart, we never touched wasn't that we didn't care. We learned the shape of love only when it was no longer there. Still ask myself sometimes why we never reached each other. I was scared that I had wandered way too far, losing sight of who I was and where you are. Always running just to keep up with the crowd, while my own voice was getting lost, never loud. Looking at a stranger's face inside the glass, watching all those lonely years slowly pass. Now I stop and whisper my name soft and clear, brushing off the dust from memories turned gray. Meeting the child in me who had to hide away. It's alright, I'm finally here, though I'm late. No need to hurry now, time is ours to create. Slowly calling myself back to life, gathering the pieces, healing through the strife. Saying goodbye to the darkness of yesterday, watching faded dreams find their breath and their way. I'll hold myself tight in this season so new, my long-awaited morning shining and true. Try just a slave. But I see it now, my steps so slow and small were the ones that made me stand up after the fall. This quiet afternoon, a gift for me to find, leaving all the heavy shadows far behind, tossing out the weary mask of a hollow smile, drawing out my true colors, stay for a while. It's alright, every road was leading me to you. The long way around made this moment so true. Slowly calling myself back to life, gathering the pieces, healing through the strife, saying goodbye to the darkness of yesterday, watching faded dreams find their breath and their way. I'll hold myself tight in this season so new, my long-awaited morning shining and true. When I call my name with a voice that is my own, the world starts to shine unlike anything I've known. Don't be afraid, the little spark deep inside never once went out, though it had to hide. Slowly meeting myself once again, calling out my name, let the healing begin. Every tear I shed will bloom into a flower, until the bright tomorrow finds its power. I won't stop now. In this day I've learned to love, shining from within.